touching me.
Other side of the sidewalk, come on.
You don't have to touch me.
Other side of the sidewalk, come on.
You don't have to touch me.
Other side of the sidewalk, come on.
You don't have to touch me.
Other side of the sidewalk. If I ask you 8 times, one more time, you're gonna go to jail.
You don't
Other
have to
side
touch
of the
me.
sidewalk. Okay.
Hey, I'm walking away.
No, I did tell you.
I'm walking. What are you doing?
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Lee. 2646 is my number.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I didn't call you.
I know you didn't call.
Sir, let me see your ID, young man.
I'm Officer
And Wall.
I'm Officer Wall to the police.
Walton.
No.
I'm,
You don't have any form of ID though?
What starts as a simple question, can I get your name and badge number, spirals into a chaotic street confrontation. No crime, no clear orders, just a swarm of aggressive commands and physical contact. A man demands respect, but what he gets instead is shoved, threatened with jail, and watched as his friend is cuffed without warning. So what really triggered this? A camera, a question, or just the wrong attitude in the wrong town?
Can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay, you don't push back to the black fence, you're gonna go to jail right now, okay?
All right.
Let's go.
If you're giving orders, can I get your name and badge number?
Ooh, 3729, I'm not gonna tell you again.
All right, cool.
Let's go, we got a guy with a gun running around out here, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Come on.
All right.
Leave.
Hey, don't touch me, man. Look at you. Why are you touching me for? Why are you touching me?
Other side of the sidewalk, come on.
You don't have to touch me.
Other side of the sidewalk, come on.
You don't have to touch me.
Other side of the sidewalk, come on.
You don't have to touch me.
Other side of the sidewalk. If I ask you 8 times, one more time, you're gonna go to jail.
You don't
Other
have to
side
touch
of the
me.
sidewalk. Okay.
Hey, I'm walking away.
No, I did tell you.
I'm walking away.
I just tell you 8 times.
I'm walking away.
Don't turn into me.
869. 2 officers back there. 851.
Other side of the sidewalk, come on. Other side of the sidewalk. If I ask you 8 times, one more time, you're gonna go to jail. Other side of the sidewalk. Okay.
I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
Can I get my keys from him? Can I get my keys from him?
I was walking away, man.
I told you 3 times. Right behind you. Not gonna talk about it.
They just left this shit right here. Wow. They really care, huh? I wasn't going for that. That's dumb.
Is that your phone? That's
It's
not your
his.
phone, is it?
It's his phone.
Okay, give me it.
Can I get my keys from him?
No.
He has my car keys though.
I know what to tell you.
What do you mean? No, like seriously, he's got my car keys.
You get on the other side of that white truck now.
Name and badge number?
Go to the white truck now. I'll give it to you later.
I'm going.
Go now.
I'm going.
Go.
I'm going, man. No tape. As you can see, they just arrested Santa Ana audits. They want me to be behind this truck.
Investigation we have going on right now. If you give me 5 minutes. Yeah. I just don't want it. I don't want anything to happen if you walk over to that building because that's kind of where our focus was. Should be like 5-10 minutes.
He wants to get home. He lives right here.
Where do you live at, sir?
Tell me to relax. You arrested him and there was no tape up. You gonna tell me to relax? Typical Santa Ana police behavior. Yeah, we're gonna go to the DA with this shit. Best believe that. Name and badge number, please. I can't hear you. So what is it? I was waiting for this parade to pass by.
Peralta 3602.
3602 Peralta, okay.
If demanding a name and badge gets you slammed with threats and cuffs, we have to ask, who's really in control here? The law or unchecked egos in uniform? This wasn't about safety. This was about dominance. Remember, you have the right to ask questions. You have the right to stand on a public sidewalk. And when that becomes resisting, it's not you who's crossing the line. What happens when a man with a camera rolls up to a fuel facility on public easement? You'd expect confusion, maybe a few questions, but what follows is pure chaos. Employees swarm him, scream for 911, lie to police, and even threaten violence, all because someone dared to film in public. With zero understanding of the First Amendment, these self-appointed enforcers decide to turn paranoia into prosecution. But will the law side with them or with the Constitution?
Don't come near me, bro. Don't come near me, bro. I swear to God, don't come near me.
Dude.
Don't come near me. Did I just tell you to keep your distance, bro? You can talk back there and say whatever you want.
And I am.
Don't come near me.
You're intentionally
not
listening.
Don't come near me, bro.
What are you doing? What are you doing with the camera?
You're getting the footage, right? You see where they are?
Footage of what? Why are you getting footage? What do you need the footage for? Who are you with? Taking my picture without my permission? You taking my picture?
Yeah, come over on this side right now.
Call 911.
Don't come near me, bro, without a mask.
Call
Social
911.
distance right now. Call 911. Don't come near me, bro.
You need to move on.
Don't come near me, bro.
Not sure what you're doing. You're not answering my question.
Don't come near me, bro.
You need to move on.
Don't come near me. You understand me? I'm on public property. Don't come near me. Do whatever you want to do. Call your daddy.
My daddy?
Said you're going to call Metro. That's your daddy.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, have fun. You're an idiot in your big old truck trying to intimidate somebody.
Phone?
Watching you. I got all you guys watching me. That's great.
Yeah. Is there somebody on the front side of the property?
I got 1,200 people watching you right now.
1,200 people from all over the world. Fucking Facebook group. You know, he's right. You aren't allowed to take my picture application.
No, he's going to answer for it. It's all right.
Off my camera. You're live streaming. It's live streamed. You're already done.
I'm suing your ass.
Okay, good. I'm suing you guys right here because I got you guys working for this company.
You have no idea
You
what
wanted
you're
to
doing
threaten
right
me?
now.
You want to come out here and be belligerent? Be a tyrant?
I haven't said one
You want to
cuss
call?
word.
Yeah, you
I haven't
did.
called you a
Yeah,
name.
you did. It's your
I
guys.
simply asked you some questions you couldn't answer. And
I didn't
the fact
say
that you have
anything to you,
cover
just like
your
you said.
face
I said
is
nothing to
very
you.
disturbing.
I
You're
said
casing
nothing to
the
you.
place right now. Is that your plan? To rob me?
Oh my
You're
God.
casing the
Look at
place.
this guy. This is like a Ken, guys, instead of a Karen.
You got issues, bro.
Seems like a weird place. What you doing, man? I know. What are you doing?
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Lee. 2646 is my number.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I didn't call you.
I know you didn't call.
Okay.
But what are you doing? I understand you're videoing, but what are you videoing? Okay, what's your name? What's your name?
I'm the one that called.
Are you familiar with obstructing? What's your name? What's your name? Mind shutting that off for me? And talking to me? What are you doing over here videoing?
I don't answer questions.
Hey man, I gave you my name. Please give me yours.
I don't answer questions. I'm gonna just grab my phone. Alright guys, so we are live. Yeah, let everyone know to go live right now and watch. Thanks for the support.
He doesn't want to give us any info.
I figured as much. How are you today, sir?
What's your name and badge number, please?
It's Officer Rosenthal, and my badge number is 1947.
I'm just stepping back to keep a distance, safe
no,
distance.
I'm good. I'm well within.
I have
my
no
rights.
ill will or ill consent. I'm just out here hanging out, taking pictures.
I know. I'm not out here accusing you of doing anything wrong.
I did get surrounded by 7 guys and got
Okay,
threatened,
well-
but I don't want to press charges. I didn't call you.
Okay, well then that's not a problem if you don't want to press charges.
I'm just letting you know what happened because you're asking me what I want, but I didn't call
I
you.
haven't
So
asked you anything yet.
he did.
Okay.
He
I
did.
asked for your name.
Listen, I am not out here to A, get baited, or B, try and violate your rights. I'm just letting you know why we're here, okay? The people that are working this property have been trained that when they see something that looks suspicious because of their facility, to call the police, which is what they're doing. That's their job, and they have a right to call the police, so they did. I think that while you are standing here and are not necessarily violating any laws or breaking any laws, and nobody is here accusing you of doing that, if you could agree with me that you standing out front with your bug mask on, not visible and filming, for an employee would be something suspicious to call the police, correct? Could you at least agree with me on that?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, man. Again, I've been doing this for 14 years. I'm not in any position to get baited. However,
I don't know why you call it baited. Being a good cop is knowing your laws.
and I do know my laws.
That's what I'm saying. So you're not being baited.
Okay.
You know your laws and you're a good cop. Why
Right.
don't you just say that?
Well, because it's hard to talk when every time I say something, you want to. I get it. You have a right. You're free to be whoever you are in your
Because
person.
here's what I wanted to ask you real quick.
Okay.
He
do
came
want-
up with.
If
you know
want
what?
to have a conversation,
I want to ask
we
you
can
one
have a
thing. If not,
conversation.
it doesn't matter. I just want to ask. He wanted to threaten me with obstruction immediately when I wouldn't answer his questions.
Okay.
That's not legal. What he did. You can't threaten me with obstruction because I'm not obstructing.
I mean, he's allowed to ask you. For
No, but he
your name.
threatened me with obstruction for
Okay.
that.
Are
If I
you
didn't
in-
give
are
my
you in
name.
handcuffs?
If I didn't give, I'm just saying, why would he do that? Is that intimidation factor?
No, nobody's here to intimidate.
I'm asking
And
you
you're free
why
to
he would do
go.
that. Why would you do that?
And you're free to go, Mr.
I understand. I'm free
I
to
don't
hear.
know
I'm
your
free to
name,
stay
or
also.
Mr.
But why would you
Smith,
do
or
that?
Whatever.
I'd like you to answer that. Why would you threaten me with obstruction?
And we're here on a purpose.
I know, but threatening a citizen, a public citizen, in public with threat of obstruction
Let me ask you
for
a
the
question.
First Amendment, and
Let
you're
me
trying to
ask you
trump
a
my
question.
rights. That's not going to happen,
Do
man.
you know what reasonable
Learn your rights.
suspicion
Learn
is?
your laws.
Do you know what? Can you?
Yeah, you don't
define
have
it?
Raz here. There's no reasonable suspicion of me.
Can you?
There is.
Can you define?
No, there's
it?
not. Photography is not a reason. It's in the Supreme Court. Look it up.
Okay. Here, again, I don't have time to sit here and
Okay,
debate
I'm
you.
done.
You got my name, you got my number.
Yep. Well, you guys be safe, man.
Yeah, take it easy.
Hey, you did a good job. You didn't, man. I can't give you a pass, bro. But you guys have a good
Do I
day.
get like a report card or something?
Hey, bro, you get an A.
Can you like call,
You get an
Can
A.
you like call my boss and tell him how nice I was?
You look on the internet, you're gonna find out you're an A. You got a D. You tried to threaten me immediately.
Okay, listen,
Have a good
just
day.
make sure you don't get hit by a car.
No, bro, I'm right here, man. You guys have a great day. Hey, can you let him know that my picture is gonna stay on my camera? He threatened that he's gonna take it off my camera.
Listen, man.
I just want to make sure he's not gonna
I'm here
threaten
to
me.
enforce the law. If
I know.
no laws have been broken, I'm leaving.
Okay, I just want to make sure he knows he
Okay.
can't take my camera
I've got
and
like
threaten me.
30 different calls holding right now.
Okay, I appreciate it. They called you and wasted taxpayer dollars. This guy over here, guys, he's getting educated. He said he was gonna get my picture off my camera. You're not gonna have that. You don't have my permission. But guys, you understand, the First Amendment gives me the permission I need to film whatever I want from public. Their feelings do not trump the Constitution ever. People died to protect that. People in the US need to learn that. They need to learn the First Amendment. This officer here needs to learn what the Fourth Amendment is. That's why he gets a D, man. He almost got an F. If the other guy wouldn't have came up and been so professional, that guy would have got an F. Do you know what obstruction is? Man, do you hear that joking matter? He's probably been on the force 1 year. The other guy, yeah, 14 years. So he knew not to try to trump my rights, to follow the laws. You don't follow people's feelings, you follow the laws. Did you hear him? If he was a brand new cop, he would have probably put me in handcuffs and tried to violate my rights. Just like this guy over here. Obstruction. God, what a joke. It's like a clown in a uniform. Doesn't even know the laws, but he's sworn to protect them. And he feels dumb right now. He does, guys. I mean, he does. He could say something, but he knows he feels dumb. He thought he was going to threaten me with obstruction. How are you going to threaten somebody with obstruction when they're not doing nothing? There's no reasonable articulate suspicion of a crime. This guy got educated. I'm happy. He's not going to call the cops and waste people's time. Have a good day.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bro. Be safe out there. Hey, teach this guy something, man, about the obstruction laws.
Listen, none of us are perfect.
I know.
We all have.
I'm asking you just to teach him.
I just want to say one thing.
Okay, I got you.
Just like you don't want to be judged and people don't want to be, you know, discriminated against.
Yep.
We all have to realize that we're all human and we're all at the end of the day here for each other. And just like you don't want to be judged, all cops are not all the same. And so just have a little bit, and I'm not saying you don't, but we all need to just have a little bit of humanity
Like
with
you-
one another. Nobody is perfect.
Like
and
you-
everybody is not always right, but that doesn't mean that their intentions are not good. Nobody has violated your rights today, and nobody is out here looking to
If
violate
you wouldn't
your
have been here, he would have.
No.
Again.
I'm just saying, you
we
were
don't-
good
we
at
don't
teaching him the
allow-
law
we are-
right away.
We are our brother's keeper, and we all
How long
work.
you been on the force?
Do you want to listen to me?
I
or
do.
You want to talk
I do.
over me?
No,
I don't
I
want
do.
to be talked over. Have a good
All right,
day.
have a good day. I just don't like this guy right here, man. He needs to learn. You need to learn. You need to learn from this officer that saved you from a lawsuit just now. He saved you from that lawsuit. Try to threaten me with obstruction, bro? Get your life together, man. Don't threaten people when you don't know the law. And that's what you call the walk of shame right there, guys. You see that? The walk of shame. He doesn't know the laws. He tries to enforce obstruction law. Obstruction of what? I don't need to give you my name and be put in some government system. That's what sheep do. That's what...
When false 911 calls replace facts and feelings trump rights, it's up to us to push back with cameras and knowledge. You don't need permission to film in public. You don't know your name to strangers with badges. And when intimidation fails, they always call it suspicious. But here's the truth. Public photography isn't the threat. The ignorance of it is. What happens when satire meets surveillance? A man with a wild personality and a camera rolls up to a correctional facility with nothing but jokes, questions, and relentless energy. But beneath the absurdity lies a real message. Public spaces, public accountability, and the First Amendment don't disappear just because someone gets uncomfortable. So the real question is, who's really being inappropriate here?
Picture of me?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm doing a close-up of you right now.
Why?
I don't know, I think you look handsome.
No, I don't think that's the case.
No, it is.
So,
You like me?
has nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Has to do with the fact is I don't like people taking pictures of me when I'm walking out of work.
Oh, that
And-
sucks.
And this building is a correctional center.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you see that?
No, I speak Spanish. I don't know what that.
Yeah.
What that
well,
says.
You know what it says.
What's it say?
It says Department of Correctional Services.
Oh,
And so
me
taking
amo.
taking pictures of that stuff,
Yeah. Is that bad?
taking pictures of that stuff
Yeah.
can be construed as trying to find the security weaknesses
Oh.
in a building. So I
Shoot.
probably wouldn't do that.
Did you bust me?
I don't say that I busted you. I
Oh.
walked down on you doing that. And I don't appreciate being videotaped or photos.
But I'm a savage.
It's okay, you're a savage.
You know, I got to do what I got to do, brother. You know, I'm Billy Buttcrack. So, you know, I'm the best in business. What can I say?
All right, something I can help you with?
Oh, no. I'm just having a tour.
Okay, just
You
make
know,
sure you're
he said
staying-
I'm looking at security weaknesses, and, you know, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Sometimes I feel like I'm Japanese, but I don't tell everybody that, you know.
Well, I guess make sure you're on the public right away, not on our property.
Oh, you know, I'll try not to do a somersault on that property, but I can't say that I won't do it.
Well, I'm just saying you cannot come onto the property unless it's the public right away.
What if I do the splits in front of you? Will you let
The
me in?
public right away.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking about, it is warm out here, thinking about taking my pants off and doing some laps around the building. So I need to look for the security weak points, as he pointed out to me.
Yeah. Public right away.
Public left away. Any, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe.
Okay. Well, you've been told what you can and cannot do, so.
Oh, but I do whatever I want to do. I'm Billy Buttcrack. I could climb on that building
I guess
and
I'm
climb on that.
asking,
And,
sir, are you going to comply with what you've been told, or? Do
oh,
we need
no,
to-
I don't comply with anything.
Okay, so do we need to call law enforcement? 'Cause
Please
it's still
don't. I'll get
arrest?
arrested. I have my warranties. Please.
Okay.
I have warranties. Please
Well,
don't.
You need to, I guess, move along because you're already saying you're not going to listen.
Oh, I can't listen. Forgot my hearing aids.
Okay. Do you want to call?
No, don't call. Don't call the police.
Okay, but so
Snitches.
You're saying you're not going to listen to what we're
They're
asking.
snitching. Please, don't snitch. Come on.
Okay, then you can. I would just suggest you move along then.
I can't move though. My legs hurt. I'm not nimble like I should be. If my grandma was out here, she would have my back and she'd be like, you know what, Billy, you're the best in business. You do what the hell you want to do. You're an American. I said, Grandma, you're the best. I love you. We're not CNN. We don't have that fake news BS going around. We're BCNN, ma'am. Best in business. Buttcrack News Network. I know you've heard of us. Are you shy? Is your name Sammy and you're being shy, Sammy? Sammy! Stop being shy, young lady. What is she doing? What is she doing?
You need to quit photographing.
I can't quit photographing. I'm getting sensitive information. Rican, sir. Hablo español. Puerto Rico. Snitching on Billy Buttcrack. Huh? You snitching? Huh? You little snitcheroony. I'm going to call the police on you guys. You're looking at me the wrong way. I don't know if you're trying to undress me with your eyes, but it's inappropriate. And I'm feeling like I'm tougher than a well-done steak. You know, if he was a police officer, this would be him. Let's have a look. Let's compare. Sir, is this you? You know, if my grandma's... It's not going to be fun. It's going to be embarrassing. Get your hands out of your pockets. What do you have in your pocket, sir? What do you have in there? You're making me fear for my safety almost, but I fear nothing because I'm the best. Let me wear your glasses. They're purple. Just like Tinky Winky the Teletubby. Just like Barney. You Barney, sir? Are you an imposter? What is this?
What's going on?
I don't know. They're being naughty women and boys.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's unacceptable.
Okay. Why are you here?
Because I'm the best in business, sir. Billy Buttcrack, BCNN, real news only.
Okay.
You've heard of us. We're the best.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, sir?
I have my press pass.
Okay. Can I see it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I always carry the press pass, press credentials. Right here, sir.
Okay. Do you have an Iowa ID or anything?
Iowa ID, what is this?
A driver's license or anything?
Drive, who does that?
ID card or anything?
You know, I might have an ID card, sir.
Okay.
You know, I do carry, you know, sacred ID cards. You guys snitching on me? I can't believe this. You know, I do have my ID card. You have to have it at all times, sir. Billy Buttcrack, BCNN.
Do you have a state issue ID card or anything?
I don't know what that is. I have another. Sir, let me see your ID, young man.
I'm Officer
And Wall.
I'm Officer Wall with the police.
Walton.
No.
I'm,
You don't
I'm,
have any form of ID though?
I'm just an American. You know, I could have been born in France, but that's just, you know, speculation is all I'm saying.
What's your
Billy Buttcrack is what they call me. BCNN, Buttcrack News Network. I can't give that.
Why not?
Because my mom doesn't like me talking to strangers.
What brought you down here today?
Just, you know, I'm the best investigative journalist in town. I do have my handy dandy notebook right here with information that they are hiding Miss Ming Ling.
Would you mind talking to me over on this side?
I can't, my hips hurt, you know.
Okay, can we
they've been
walk down
opened
the
up a
sidewalk
few
a little
times.
bit?
I don't like walking, sir. I just like standing.
How'd you get here?
You know, I'm airborne qualified, sir. You ever jump out of an airplane?
How'd you get here?
C-130.
Can we
I could have
move down the
parachuted
sidewalk
in.
and talk?
I don't like moving, you know. I've moved too many times in my life. I don't like packing bags. I don't like moving. I just
How'd you
like
get
going
here?
where I need to go. Oh, there's an officer.
Yep.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
He's just coming to talk to these guys while I talk to you.
Billy B, BCNN, how we doing today, sir?
What?
Billy B,
Billy B.
BCNN, how we doing today, sir?
BCNN.
Buttcrack News Network, best in business, realest news you've ever heard of. You've heard of
What's the B
CNN,
stand
correct?
for?
Billy.
Billy, you said Billy
Buttcrack.
B.
Yeah, Buttcrack is what I go by.
You don't have any other form of identification, Bill?
You know, that's all I have.
Okay.
So, you've had to hear me.
No, I haven't.
I'm the best in business, sir. How do you not know this? Investigative journalism at its finest.
What brought you here today?
To do some investigative work. Looking for Miss Ming Ling. I do have pictures if you would like. This is an ongoing investigation. Normally you'd have to have a top secret clearance, which you probably don't have, do you? No. That's okay. I will release some sensitive information. Just, I swear, don't tell anybody that's not supposed to hear it. So this lady right here, I'll show the camera. Miss Ming Ling, she's been missing, and her dog Cinnamon as well. I've been looking literally all over for her, getting different leads. She is a massage therapist. Okay. You know, she did get arrested for a happy ending. People say that should be legal. I agree. But I've been looking for her, and we did have information that they're keeping her captive here. So I'm here to report the real news, sir. Okay. Whether, you know, I know he has not been cooperative. You know, he's just been trying to bully me around, and I said, sure. I'm Billy Buttcrack. I do what needs to be done, sir.
Okay.
So.
Well, they don't want you here anymore.
Oh, well, I don't want them here either, you know.
Well, this is their workspace.
Oh, this is mine too.
Okay.
You know, BCNN, we report real news, young man, you know.
Okay.
I could be 40 years old.
Yeah.
So.
What's your birthday?
You know, I can't give that away. My mom does not like me talking to strangers. My grandma will talk to strangers, though. She is a drug addict. I tell her, Grandma, stop doing drugs. She says, shut the hell up, Billy. I do what the hell I want to do. And so I'm trying to get her in rehab currently, but she does not listen. She's addicted to Mary Jane's, which I do have on me currently, as well as a baggie with a little Coke in it. Okay. It's right here. Would you like it?
Where's that at?
So, baggie with a little Coke.
Okay.
It will energize you, I guarantee you. I do have some Mary Jane's as well. Grandma consumed most of them because she's a son of a gun. What can I say? You know, would you care for some?
I'm good.
There's only 2 left. Mary Jane, you love it long time. I know Miss Ming Ling does, and they're hiding her. Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
Yeah. Are you from Dubuque?
You know, I'm from all over. You know, I'm looking to become mayor of this town. So, you know, with my network and Buttcrack News Network, we will go far, very far. And I will become mayor, guarantee you that.
What brought you to Dubuque?
You know, it smelled like cabbage when I drove by, and I was like, what the hell is that smell? So I had to go investigate myself. That's what I do, sir. Investigative journalist. Like I said before, I am not a Google search engine. I do not have all the answers. I just have most of them because I'm smart as hell. You know, you've heard of Google search engines, correct, sir? I'm sure you have.
I've heard of Google.
Yeah, search engine.
Of course.
So they have all the answers. BCNN, we have about 69 to 80% of the answers currently. So we are working on the 100%. I'm very intelligent. I did make the dean's list, you know. That's impressive. You should give me some props.
Where did you go to school?
You know, I'm Aiken Technical, South Carolina.
Are you from South Carolina?
No.
No?
No.
Is that where you went to high
No
school or
way,
college?
Jose. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and they were profiling me, by the way, too.
Where'd you make the dean's list?
Aiken.
Aiken?
Aiken Technical University.
Okay.
And by the way, they're having their 50th anniversary, their reunion. So I
The
did get
school is?
invited to the, absolutely, sir.
Okay.
And guess who got invited? Mr. Dean's List, Billy Buttcrack, right here.
When is that going on?
You know what? I did not see the date, but I'm sure it's coming up. I got the thing in the mail, but I threw it in the trash. And by the way, you know, the trash did come, so I might just have to Google when that is.
You plan on going down there?
I am.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, they're going to see perfection one way or another.
What's the badge?
So I am an official, sir. Official boob inspector, Department of Titillation. You've heard of us. I inspect the milk, the quality. So I've done that many different times. I was actually thinking about creating my own milk line using breast milk. Believe that. Has that ever been done before in America? No, it has not. That's why that market needs tapped. And I will tap it. I will tap it good until it taps out, until I make that profit.
Yeah?
I'm going to become mayor of this town, sir.
How'd you get down here today?
I don't know. You know, maybe I do know. But like I said, I can't release sensitive information unless if you have that top secret clearance.
I don't know if that's sensitive.
Oh, it is. You know what else is sensitive? My groin. Just because I had a fun night last night. You know, I don't like telling people that, but when you bring up sensitive areas, I won't lie. I'm BCNN, real news only.
We're just trying to figure out what's all going on here.
Oh, I'm just an investigative journalist looking for Miss Ming Ling like you've seen.
These guys don't want you here anymore.
And I don't want them here, you know. I was thinking about buying this building, but I can't do that.
So what are your plans to do here today?
Just to do some more investigating.
And what's that all entail?
You know, I do have my handy dandy notebook. We are going to take some information. I was going to wait for them to all pull out so I could video record all of them to find out if one of them is harboring Miss Ming Ling.
When cameras make people panic, it's not the lens they fear, it's exposure. While Billy's antics may seem over the top, he proves one thing: you don't need to be polite to be protected. Rights aren't reserved for the quiet and obedient. They're for everyone, even the outrageous. If the First Amendment only protects what's comfortable, it protects nothing at all.